Wow, it has been so busy and hectic. I've been working since morning till this time. The job couldn't finish, and I decided to come online to shout out with friends. Um, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Who is online so that we talk, we talk, we talk, we talk. We talk. Can we talk on how to creatively use your mind? I think I did something on that today. Uh, I'm actually working on a product and mindset. So I feel like sharing a little of it about imagination. I'm actually working on imagination. Yes, I've been dwelling on that thought um, in the most recent times, and I found that the best place to receive what you want in life is in the place of imagination. So you got to imagine whatever you want, the kind of life you want to live, and it must be dominant. So, sometimes when we find it difficult to uh, get things done around us, and then when we find it difficult to get stuffs, achieved. Sometimes we try to manifest things that are dominant in our mind, and so that's what we often imagine. Like I said, oh, blessing, you're welcome. Yeah, I was saying that I had a very busy day, so I got to ease up with this with friends online. So you're welcome. I've been working on imagination lately, how to leverage on your imagination. And then I found that the best things that can, oh, Pastor Weather, you're welcome. Yeah, let me, with you, the best thing you can do is to change the way you imagine things. You understand? Because even God Himself treasured, value imagination than even our acts. Because the act starts from imagining. When those people that were building Tower of Babel, that should be Genesis 11. He said God has to come down to see what they are doing, and He said this they have imagined to do. Nothing can stop them. So it means that the thing you're pursuing in life is done first at the place of imagination. Then, secondly, you have to start speaking it out. I don't want to venture into that. Maybe next time I will talk about that. But the place of imagination is a strong place where things are actively achieved. Yes, yes. And you cannot actually imagine great things if you don't have great things stored in your heart of hearts. Yes, yes, you cannot just imagine great things. The scripture says something about a man. It said, a good man out of his good treasure of heart produces good things. So if you have great things stored in your heart, you produce great imagination, and from there you start manifesting great things. Recently, I started building the kind of uh, things I want to see happen in my life. So working on my mindset. So there is this program I often play when I want to meditate. You understand? So all is one. You can go to YouTube and Google it. All is one. So I often play this program. While playing this program, I open my eyes to see all the beautiful part of the world, the beautiful scenes, and serene cars, boats, and all that, jets. I see it, I imagine it, I then start placing myself in that place. You know what really happened to me? What happened to me is that do you know that when I come out from my house, I enter into a cab going there, my dear, it was actually a Lamborghini that I entered, so I found myself doing all that. I found out that the way I think about money, the way I think about money is so much simple. You don't understand. So, why some people stay poor is because of the way they think. In their mind, they've never imagined handling billions of dollars, billions of naira. You know, when they have an opportunity to feel something, and they will be, and they say, how much? I saw some people filling a grant recently, and someone said, how much should we? I said, feel any amount, maybe 10M and above. He said 10M. Let me just feel 500, even if they give me. Their mind cannot handle. What you've not seen yourself handle, you cannot actually, become. You understand? So their mind cannot handle or, what they want, or the amount of wealth they want to achieve. So the first place to handle it is in the mind, in the realm of imagination, because when you can take time to see it, and you can actually handle it. Oh, Casey Love, you're welcome. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, I want us to ease up here. You can send your comment. You understand? Yeah, you understand. You can send on comment your comments, and then your anything on this issue we are discussing about imagination. Hi, Casey. Hi. I can see you. I can actually type here now. I will reply your comments. Okay. Now you can actually handle things if you're not consistent in reprogramming your mindset about things. You understand? So, and reprogramming your mind means staying in the place, at a moment to imagine, to create beautiful things about where you're going, about that business you want to start, about the life you want to live. You stay, take time out. Take time out. The challenge we have these days is that we are so busy with stuff that we don't take time out to imagine things. After imagination, you then meditate on it. And this kind of meditation, okay, let me talk about it. I said I don't want to venture into it, but let me say it. Now, the meditation we have to understand is that part where you talk out things you've imagined. And I found that when I started living this kind of life, I found out that I wasn't bold to say those things I've imagined. Maybe sometimes I feel that people around me, they are, they are, they will feel that I'm saying too much things and all that and all that. You understand? So I find it difficult to vocalize, to say out things that I have imagined in my mind. You understand, in my heart. So I just stay without saying. But the manifestation is in the saying. One step is imagining the good things you want to reprogram. See those great things you want around you, the loved ones you want to attract, the business you want to roll out. You see it come to pass the way you planned it. Then you start the meditation part of it. There's a place where the scripture said in the book of, I think, First Timothy chapter 4 verses 15 or 16, it said, meditate on these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy perfect may appear to all. You understand? So when you meditate on it, that aspect of meditation is vocalizing. You start vocalizing it. You're actually creating a vibe that attracts things towards your direction. You understand? And this you do consistently. This you do consistently without, you know, without having what do you call it? Without you know, without wavering. Yes, that's the word. Without wavering, you stay on it consistently, because the power is in consistency. If you want to manifest power, it's in consistency. There is the right definition of consistency is power. You understand? That's the right definition of consistency. Oh, Dozie Solomon, hi. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Patricia. Patricia Robinson, you're welcome. All right. is inconsistency, because when you stay on a particular thing for a long, you become good at it. You understand? And we in this part of the world, we find it difficult to actually stay on a particular thing. Yes, we find it difficult to stay on a particular thing. We find it difficult to create time to meditate. We can really talk all day just with friends. We don't have time to meditate on a particular thing. We don't have time to meditate on what you've heard. Maybe you enter a seminar, you receive some teachings, and you come back. You don't have time to meditate on it, because there is power in that meditation, and consistency gives birth to it. Okay, let me like recap. I was having a I was working through in the morning all through till this time, so I was getting bored. I said, okay, let me, what do you call it, go live and meet some friends and share a little things on what I'm building thanks, Desiree, yeah, Mr. Desiree, thank you, on what I'm building on a product I'm working on, yeah. So maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe you went or you attended a seminar or anything, you don't have time to go through them and meditate on it. You understand? So you have to create such time. Like I said earlier, yes, I remember what I wanted to say before I received a comment from Mr. Doze. I was saying that you, as an individual, should learn to create time to imagine. Earlier, I talked about imagination. Imagine the life you want to live, and also you take time out to meditate on it, and it will amaze you that that is the bedrock of living. That is the bedrock of living. I don't want to get religious about this, but I want to tell you the life is that if you go through the scriptures we've read, and the life of people, you see that those great people that manifested greatness in their life, they actually learn how to see themselves, imagine themselves, live in the life they plan to, and they have the boldness to vocalize it. Some of us, we want to control billions of dollars, billions of pounds, billions of nairas, and we cannot even say it. you know we cannot even see ourselves control it. We find it difficult to stay and visualize and confess it, even when the money is not in your bank account. Who says it must be in your bank account? No one. It shouldn't be in your bank account before you have it. You understand? You start having such amount of money when in your mindset, in your imagination. You understand? You start having it in your imagination. Wow, wow, wow. Uncle Jerry, well done. Yeah, yeah. I saw you the other day. Well done. Yeah, you're welcome. You have to take some time out and create a beautiful imagination. And like I said earlier, before some of us joined, thank you, my bishop. Thank you. Yeah, like I said earlier, before some of us joined the live broadcast, I said that some people don't even try to imagine where they are going, like the kind of money they want to make. Yes, some of them feel shy to embrace the fact that they have to control wealth. They feel shy to acknowledge the fact that they have to live in the realm of abundance, abundance. So they find it difficult to do that. Um, so what I'm trying to let us know now is that stop looking at what you feel that you can't do, but get yourself involved in creating limitless imaginations, and also learn to say it, vocalize it, because that's the power. That's the power of life. For I've been it. That's the power of life. I've seen it worked out, and it will keep working out. I've seen it work out in phases of my life. You understand? And I'm actually working on some other part of it, which I will be sharing on live broadcasts like this. But I want you as an individual to recreate your mind, Change the way you think, change the way you imagine things. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed with the situation around, the things you don't have, and all that. They are like a distraction. You know, the scripture says something. It said, "Why we look not on things which are seen, but on things which are not seen." He said, "Things which are seen are temporal." I'm trying to say that the current situation you're facing now is a temporal situation. You understand? Is a temporal situation which will soon fleet, go away. But the things which are not seen, like amplified version of the scripture said, it said they are deadless, they don't die. So, what are you seeing? You have to manifest it, and the way to manifest it, what you're seeing or what you have a glimpse of, is by imagining it. When you create a beautiful imagination, another step is to meditate. Stay long in meditation, And if you keep on this, you see yourself, doing great in life. Thanks for uh, watching this little broadcast. Time, yeah, time to log off and go about. I think I've eased off a little with the little workload, and let me go back until I finish. One of my mentors told me that the work, you don't actually finish until the work is finished. So I just came here to ease up. Thanks for sharing, Uncle Jeremiah Blazer. Thanks for watching, rather. Desi, thank you. Patricia Robbins, thank you. Who again? Oh, Casey Love. Yeah, you're still there. Oh, my Bishop James. I love you. I love you all. Blessing Alka. I love you all. Thanks. I believe that your imagination will become big, and next time I will share and direct you to places where you get some things that will change, help you get to the level where you're going. God bless you. I love you. I love you again. I love you again. Thanks for sharing that small data to watch me here. I love you. Yeah. Bye.